Well, now we come to lesson 4. And as I said, after studying hundreds and almost thousands of audio tapes, I finally found the secret after many years. This is it. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3 from Saint Entrepreneur. And Chapter 4 had the final one. And in fact, I'm going to read it to you. So I have to change my glasses and put on my reading glasses rather than my look at you in the camera glasses. And they have a little bit of glare to them, so please forgive me. But here's why. This is what he said, and I want to read it to you so that you can kind of get what I learned from Chapter 4. Rather interesting, just before he says this, in his letter he said, "Don't fret or worry." Now there's a good key. Don't fret or worry. Give up your worrying. Pray and give thanks. Wow. But then he says this, summing it all up, friends, I say you'll do best by filling your minds and meditating on things that are true, noble, reputable, authentic, compelling, gracious, the best, not the worst, the beautiful, not the ugly, things to praise and not things to curse. Put into practice what you've learned, what you have heard, and what you realized. Do this, and everything will work together. There you go. Chapter 4, fill your mind with good things. And it all came together. What you think about, you become. Earl Nightingale talked about the greatest secret is what you think about and talk about, you become. What you fill your mind with, you become. That affects your behavior. It affects what you become. And so I knew that I had to read, I had to think, I had to teach, I had to continually fill my mind with good things. And there it was. If I fill my mind continually, my heart, mind, and spirit with good things, then perhaps good things will come from me. Noble things, good things, gracious things, respectable things. And if I put enough good stuff out in the world, enough good stuff might come back. What you sow is what you reap. Call it the karma if you want. You know, what goes around comes around. What you put out comes back to you. There you go. And so that was the secret that I learned. Well, there you go. The 4 things. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4 of Saint Entrepreneur, and the 4 powerful secrets to life and business success. Think about them. Think about them. Think about them a lot. Give me one last lesson, and we'll finish it up and perhaps challenge you with an assignment and send you on your way. Lesson 5, or at least the final thing I'm going to say. 5 is final. All right, here we go. I gave this little presentation one time as kind of an aside when I was talking to a group of people in the financial services in a large insurance industry in the state of Texas. And we had gone into a variety of things, and in the question and answers, somebody just said to me, hey, can you tell us a little bit about what you believe and where you got some of these ideas and wisdom? And I said, well, will you give me about 8 or 10 minutes and I can share you how this happened? Because they had heard a little bit of my story. And I actually gave a little 10-minute version of that. And the people just listened very carefully. And then it was time for lunch. And they thanked me and off they went. there was a guy in the back, and this was kind of a, as I said, we were in Texas, and he was the authentic cowboy, stereotypical cowboy. And he'd been sitting in the back row. He was a rancher and also involved in the insurance industry and a variety of things. And afterwards, he kind of slowly walked up to me and in his West Texas drawl and standing tall in his cowboy boots, he just looked at me and he looked down at me because he was a tall guy. He said, "You just saved my life. You just saved my life. Thank you." He turned and he walked away. Well, I'm not so sure that was true, but it was certainly nice to hear that something had made a significant difference. And so I would simply ask you now, here is the fifth thing that I want you to understand. Changing lives is what you were made for. That's right. Your business, your service, your significance is not measured in how much money you make, and I hope if you want to make a lot, you make a lot. I hope you achieve all of your good goals. I hope all of those good things come to you. But the fifth lesson is vital, and it came from a cowboy from West Texas who said that no matter who you are or what you're all about, what you really need to do is help people change their lives and change them for the best. So that's my fifth and final lesson. If you want to be successful in life and business, be the kind of entrepreneur who truly helps people change what is important. Change their business, change their situation, change the things that are affecting them for the best, but in some unique and powerful, maybe even small way, you help them change their life. That's my final challenge. And my final assignment is now just simply this. You've heard the story of Saint Entrepreneur, and I'm going to ask you to take a notebook out or maybe just a piece of paper and simply write down, now, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about this? Think about it and then do something about it. I'd love to talk to you. If I can help you, you know how to reach me. Stan@stanhouston.com. Stan@stanhouston.com. And perhaps you can help me change my life, and we can do that together. Until next time, for What It Takes, I'm Stan Houston, and I wish you all the best. Bye for now.